Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to try out a Mountain House entree I have never tried before. This is the Mountain House Spicy Southwest Breakfast Hash. Hey everybody, welcome back. So I got something new, for at least to me, to try out today. This is the Spicy Southwest Tex-Mex style breakfast. It's the breakfast hash. It's one that I haven't seen before. Normally, Big Five here carries like 6 or 7 different types of Mountain House entrees. And when I saw this, I bought 2 because I know I like this style of food to begin with. But I definitely want to taste it out before I spend too much money stocking them away. Because I always tell people, if you pack your stuff away and you prep with the mentality of, if I'm hungry, it's good enough, I'll eat it, that's great, and maybe you will. But first, why be miserable when you're surviving through a disaster of some kind? And second, you're not going to rotate it because you don't want to eat it. So it's going to sit there forever and ever and ever. Now, something new with these freeze-dried entrees, which I really like to see, because I still have a few that are dated like 4 years out, 2 years out. These are now up to 40 years. Best by date, 2049. Let's get that on the camera. That gives me a good long time before I have to eat this. So pretty much as long as the bag's intact, it's good to go. This comes with hash browns, shredded beef, black beans, green chilies, corn, red pepper, a little onion, and a dash of hot sauce. It's not super spicy. It has no preservatives, no artificial flavors or colors. So this was kind of going to be something that I stick in that big bucket that I was doing. And I just want to have that full of Mountain House entrees. For whatever reason, whether I want to take it in my car if I have to bug out quickly, whether I want to take it camping, whether I just want to use it to store so I know where all my stuff is. Being organized in your storage is really, really important. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. And as far as organization goes, if you guys stay tuned, I have a pretty cool video coming up probably Sunday. We're going to be doing some more organization in my other room where I keep a lot of my other gear, not my main storeroom. So you want to check that out because we got a really good deal on something and it's going to be a really cool video. Anyway, I'm going to cook this today. We're going to try it out. It says 2 servings. These usually are pretty close to 2 servings. It also said it requires a cup and a half of water. A little suggestion on Mountain House stuff. When you're making it, go a little under what they say because it can be very soupy sometimes. So we are going to get this set up. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to be using my Encamp stove, and I'll give you information on that in a minute. But we're going to set it up and try it out. So let me get my gear out here and get ready to go and give you a look at it. So the main reason I'm telling you about this stove is because we're going to head off all those questions I get. Whenever I do a video with a stove, people are like, what kind of stove is that? What kind of stove is that? And they'll just ask over and over and over again. They'll never bother to check my response to it. So that's pretty much it. That's the stove we're going to be using today. It is the Encamp. It's a stove with the adapter, and it also burns wood. It's the gas stove. And if you look down in the center here, you'll see the little burner. It does go up and down collapsible. This is collapsible. These legs fold inside. And very, very handy for kind of backpacking and car camping and stuff like that. A little bit heavy for a bug-out bag, but definitely a decent performer. Definitely cool for, say, an emergency kit for home. Anyway, that's the stove. I'll put a link down below where you can pick it up. Encamp makes it. They are really, really nice stoves, and I like the fact that you can use your isobutane or just wood. You can just pour wood in there and light it. So we're going to get that going. I need a cup and a half of water, and like I said, you always want to go a little under. I have a cup measure here. Let's fill that up. I find a cup measure is probably the most handy thing you can have if you don't have pans that have the graduations marked on them. There. Did like a cup and an eighth. Because it always seems that when these Mountain House ones have so much water in them after I'm done. So let's light up the stove. Move that out of the way. Now light it, you just pick it up. There we go. Didn't have it screwed all the way down. Okay. And there you go. I do have a piece of metal under here mainly because this rubber mat is very sensitive to heat. You get a big lump in it. I kind of have one over here already. So I put a little protection down. Anyway, let's put this on. And I'll bring you back when it's completely done. I'm going to open up the entree so you can see what it looks like. Now, I noticed something on this, too. With the newer Mountain House entrees, they rip lower. So it's not as much of a big, long stretch to get down in there with a regular spoon. Let's take that out of there. So with a regular spoon, you can kind of reach down in there, and you don't need as long of a spoon to do it anymore. And you can see where it still has the Ziploc on it. So that's what it looks like inside there. Looks pretty good. So I'll bring you back when we're ready to go. Alright, that was pretty quick. Let me turn that off. A nice rolling boil going up on in there. That was fairly fast, so let's move this back a little bit for you. Let me turn off the stove. And we're going to pour it in here. And see what we got. Then I think it's 9 to 10 minutes, they said, or we'll read the instructions. Okay. Stir carefully, so we got to stir it. Let's stand for an additional 5 minutes, stir again, then reseal, and then stand for an additional 4 minutes. So I won't make you watch all that. We'll stir it up, and I'll bring you back after the 4 and 9 minutes are done all together. I'm not going to make you watch me stir it over and over again. These do stand up on their own. This smells amazing, by the way. These do stand up on their own, which is nice. It's got the gusseted corners. So you can just put it there and it stands up on its own without having to mess around with it. So I'm going to cover it up and bring you back when it's all finished. There we go. We're all sealed. And I'll see you in 9 minutes. Alright, definitely been stirred and definitely been long enough. So, let's get this thing out here and try it. Smells amazing. Looks great. I'm going to just put it right back in the pot we cooked it in. You can actually see the pieces of steak in there. That is a decent amount of food, yeah. It all depends on how hungry I was in the morning. Usually I have my fill, quick and I'm good, but I was really, really starving. It was really cold out. And that is a nice, hearty, colorful, decent-looking meal. That is good, too. The steak is really exceptional. That is really, really good. So, I guess I know what I'll be having for lunch today. Over here. So that is the new freeze-dried entree. At least it's new to me. I don't believe these are new. I think they're a couple years old. I just haven't seen them. And generally, when I buy stuff, I usually buy this kind of stuff in a store locally. I don't order it on Amazon because we have so many places around here that sell them. But they all do tend to sell the same stuff. I've even noticed, as much as we hate Walmart these days, I've noticed Walmart has a little bit of a bigger selection of freeze-dried entrees lately. So anyway, that's the deal. That is the Spicy Southwest Breakfast Hash from Mountain House. I would say that's a good 2 servings. That's a lot of food. I mean, I could probably polish off maybe the whole thing for dinner, but for breakfast, yeah, that's 2 servings. Not a bad deal. I want to put a link down below where these are on Amazon. You can buy a 4-pack for, I think, $34. A little bit on the pricey side. Generally, I find these $7, $8 locally, but that's like $32, so it's not too bad. So yeah, not a bad deal. And if you want to check them out, you can. Otherwise, you can just buy them locally. If you can buy them cheaper locally, buy them locally. Don't buy them from me. The idea of the channel is to save money while being prepared very well, and I don't want you to spend money just to spend it in my store. If you can find them locally, buy them. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out our Amazon store down below. I try to put everything that I review in there. Even if it's more or less expensive, I will let you know if you buy them locally instead of from the store. But if you don't want to buy anything in the store, just click the link and shop as you normally would on Amazon. It really helps us out and it doesn't cost anything extra. Don't forget to check out our Olight store as well. So we have some more deals coming up. A lot of you guys got in on that Black Friday sale. I appreciate that. Thank you. They were really good deals there. And don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link down below. I have a Thrive video coming up for tomorrow. I forgot because I have my other storage video for you. I'll show you that probably on Sunday. But the Thrive video is coming up tomorrow, so I definitely want to get you guys to check that out and see what it's like. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.